Hey guys, I bet you never thought you'd see me around these parts again. Well, guess what, here I am. I'm here showing my big fat face. I felt compelled to make a video because I seem to remember that when I watched a lot of YouTube, people used to make these fun things like called apartment tours, where they'd give you a tour of their house and you could learn the layout of the house, stalk them, and then you would know the layout for when you go in to murder them, so you'd be prepared. So I just wanted to like give you that info, like just slip it under your door, like, hey, come murder me. Like, please don't, but it doesn't matter because I'm moving out of this apartment in 3 days and something's happening. My camera is starting to get too hot, and now you'll see we're in the bathroom. This is my bathroom. That's my cat shower curtain. These towels, I got them from a film shoot that Dwayne Johnson was on. I don't really know. He might have touched these towels and now they have bleach marks on them, so I'm sorry, The Rock, you can't give me anything. Look at it, I got like this dope skeleton hand where I put my jewelry. When I used to make videos, I would like get super ready and do my makeup. But you know what? I've had a really long day at work and this is how my face looks. And if you don't like it, then you can leave. Probably like at least 500 people will unsubscribe when I post this. What happens every time I post a video, people leave. And that used to really bother me. I was like, what did I do wrong? Like, I don't have a lot. Like, I'm not the most attractive person. And if people don't think that I'm funny on the internet, then I have nothing in this life. And I've thought about it, and like, it's fine. If you want to leave, you know what? You can't be there for everybody. You can't watch every video on the internet. So if you're not here for me, go be there for someone else. It's fine. That was a weird, I don't know. I'm rusty. I don't know how to do this. What am I talking about? I'm here. I'm making a video. And I've got some nice books for you to read while you're doing your thing on the thing. Here's my favorite one. I'll just show you some pictures from the crime museum. Here, this is like how they used to torture people when they were bad. They were like, we're gonna be so much worse. We're gonna strap all of your appendages to a wheel and then we're gonna break all your arms and legs off. That's me in the mirror there. You'll see. Hello. I'm pretty into essential oils nowadays. I don't know what it is about them. They smell good and then they kind of make this thing not smell so bad. Oh, there's a picture of me and Casey backpacking away. I want to capture and keep this moment of my life because I'm really proud of having my own apartment and living on my own. This is my first apartment that I've ever had where I was living alone, and let me tell you, it's awesome. When you live alone, you can go to the bathroom with the door open, and that's just, you know, it's a special time. A weird thing to tell you, but I mean, that's really probably like one of the #1 perks. This is where I do my makeup. It's not interesting because I just use drugstore brands and I have no recommendations for you. Those are my pills for my bum thyroid. This is where I put all the mail that I never read. I'm using the widest lens that I own to make it look like my 400 square foot apartment is much bigger than it actually is. I love living alone. I really recommend it. If you have never lived alone, it is an experience. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You're not disturbing anyone. All the food in the fridge is your food. You can eat any of the food. I recommend it unless you're like a super extroverted person who kind of needs roommates for your mental health. If that's the case, don't do it. Don't worry about it. Like, do you, boo. This is my keyboard that I begged my mom to get me for Christmas, and now I never use it. A bunch of boxes here that I'm saving up for when I move. This is my closet. It holds the 5 shirts that I wear on heavy rotation and the 200 other ones that I'd never do. This is a foam finger that I took from the Party to End All Parties on the Paramount lot, and it was the time of my life. I ate so much guacamole and I'm allergic, so that was fun. Photo of me and Casey and Austin. This is a cat skeleton. It's not real. My sister is 9 years older than me, and I remember when we helped her move into her first studio apartment. To me, it was just like, this is the coolest thing ever. I want this so bad. I want a space where I can just be myself, all alone, just be so cozy, and just a small little space to curl up in. So many words. This is my yoga mat that I left out because I'm gonna use it tomorrow anyway. This is my bed. I never make my bed, but I did. I did make it for this video, and I have a lot of pillows. Okay, leave me alone. I need comfort. I've been doing this for years where I just like to write down quotes on these little pieces of paper, and I change them all the time, and it's just really fun, and I recommend that. I live in LA, which I don't know if you know about this, but cost of living is freaking bats. It's bonkers. When I first really moved to LA, when I wasn't living in dorms in Park La Brea, the first apartment I could afford was in the valley, and it was an air mattress on the floor of a 2-bedroom apartment with 5 other people. It was fun times though. I don't want to knock the Waffle House. It was, you know what, it didn't have roaches, and the next place I moved had an entire colony. In that place I had my own room, so that was cool. And then one of my roommates moved out and I got the master bedroom, and I was like, I have arrived. And I was like, I'm not done yet. Now I'm gonna move out into my own apartment, and that's where I am now. This is my feeling sign. I've always had a lot of feelings, so I thought, why not? Why not? Let me tell you a story about this photo. Okay, so we were sitting on this bench sipping coffee by the LA River, which is disgusting. This guy came by, his name was Phil. I'm gonna tell you the story in a mirror. Phil was like, do you want me to take a picture of you guys? And we were like, oh yeah, sure, why not? We'll take a picture. And he was like, I just think you're really gonna wanna remember this. And oh my gosh, Phil was so right. Phil's so wise and cool, and I was like, go. I thought I would make this video before I pack up everything in here and tear this place apart and put it in boxes, because I'm moving and I won't be alone because I'm getting married. That's right, I'm engaged. Look at that sparkle. Ooh, it's so pretty. You guys, check this out. My friend Maddie, she does hand lettering, and she did this hand lettering as an engagement present. It's on a piece of wood and I love it. And this is some more essential oils, and if you put enough of them on your skin, you'll get liver cirrhosis. Fun! This is where my cat sticks her head through the blinds to stare at the cats in the alleyway, and she broke all of these blinds, and that's gonna come out of my security deposit, and I hope that you're prepared to go be a cat in the movies, Justice. Are you ready? Are you ready for your close-up? You're so cute. Justice really likes to just sit here and look in the tub. And I don't want to look in the tub because my tub wasn't draining really well, so I put a whole bottle of Drano down it, and now it doesn't drain at all. So I'm gonna have to call a plumber. This is the sign that I made for my housewarming party. And it's still like that like a year later. So this is a Netflix DVD that I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the brave, one of the people still getting DVDs from Netflix. We are out here not returning the DVDs for like 6 months, but we are here. Getting married to the love of my life. I'll spare you the sappiness of it, but I'm really stoked. I'm marrying this guy named Casey. We met a while ago. He's a rocket scientist. He's a weatherman for space. And he's really cool, and I love him so much that it makes me feel like I'm going crazy. Probably gonna live happily ever after, I assume. Where are you going, Justice? Where are you going? What you doing? Oh, she snuggles. She snuggles. She leaves. And this is my air conditioner. Say what's up to my little kitchen and all these boxes. This is my lucky bamboo, and I'll tell you, it's really lucky. It's so lucky. It's the only plant that Justice has not destroyed. that's how I know it really is lucky. So I'm a little sad to like close this chapter of my life of like living alone and feeling just like very empowered that I finally did this. I afforded this place on my own, and it's been great living by myself, and like it just feels so good, and it was something I wanted for so long, and I did it. I feel happy of myself, you know? But like the little tinge of sadness I feel is like nothing compared to the excitement. That's gonna be incredibly wonderful and nothing compared to this, but this was great. These are a bunch of vitamins because I'm a health nut who thinks that I can do something. And that's another little quote out here. This is where I do shots every day, twice a day. Shots of apple cider vinegar. I really recommend living by yourself. I can't recommend it enough, you guys. It's dope. It's tight. It's whatever. It's great. I love it. I loved it, and I'm ready to be done with it. This is where I put pictures of people that I love the most on my fridge. This is a cool picture that Billy took of me, so it's on my fridge. This is the best pizza place in the entire world, and you should go there. Pretty cool. Sometimes I just stand in my apartment and I'm like, this is mine. I paid for this. I am here. I am existing. I am not homeless like I was told I would be. Alright, Justice. Show me your best cat-cow pose. Give it to me. Justice, this wide angle lens makes you look so plump. Okay, I also have always wanted to get my own cat, and I finally did. You guys, I'm out here. I'm doing stuff, making moves. I'm rescuing cats. I'm living proof. Yo, so I ran a 10K for the Special Olympics, and I told everyone that if I raised enough money, I would put "I smell like beef" on my runner's tag, and I did, I delivered. Check out my cool pants. While I was making this video, I was just like struck with this feeling of like, I don't want this to sound braggy, I just like I have so many good things in my life, and I think like even like the best things are yet to come. I'm genuinely happy, and it's really weird to me. Growing up, I never imagined that I would describe myself as someone who's happy. And you know, like back when I was like making videos regularly and uploading them, like when I was growing up, I was really depressed, and I just never imagined that I had good things to look forward to in life. And I just, you know, if you're one of those people, you know what, there's probably tons of good things to look forward to in your life, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it, and I didn't know it, and I want you to know it. And you know what, someday you could find your version of your tiny studio apartment in LA, and it's gonna be great, you guys. It's gonna be great. Thanks for coming on the tour. I had fun. Let me know if you had fun too. There's flowers growing out of my head.